Player view. Carl. Player view. Kimmy Brick fell to their death while escaping Midnight838. PersonalBowl 465 out April 5 to death. You are now in combat. Meliodas 20FF was slain by Lamb 1982. PersonalBowl 465 couldn't fly while escaping Mavimson. Midnight838 isn't the best at dodging Horkata 9686's projectile. Empty. Meliodas 20. Player view. MR at 32. Player view. Hop Water 683 7611 was slain by amberityy 8281. Miss Tasput was slain by Sandin 151478. Mavimson was slain by Strove Integral 15. Kimmy Brick was stuck with a projectile by Midnight838. Diamond Sword. You are now in combat. April 5 was slain by Moonblue. Says Salty. XNIGHTZ dead. You are no longer in combat. Plane Impala 6930 was bombarded by MR at 3299. You are now in combat. XNIGHTZ dead round while escaping Carla Cotney. Meliodas 20FF was slain by Carla Cotney. Says Shiny. S-Gang Ufa. Raider Pro 5068 was slain by Jivis 2007. PersonalBowl 465 fell to their death while escaping Horkata 9686. Whitney Gust was slain by Sandin 151478. Plus 3 experience. Controller 888 Talk Midnight838 in further nap. Rigzer 1 fell to their death while escaping Lamb 1982. Stealth Body 94 was slain by Frayne Online 2126. PersonalBowl 465 couldn't fly while escaping MR at 3299. An event is starting in 5. Midnight838 went too hard on April 5. Jivis 2007 was slain by Tabo at 1. You are no longer in combat. Strove Integral 15 was slain by amberityy 8281. Plus 3 experience. Midnight838 died while fighting Control. Player view. Player view. Diamond Sword. You are now in combat. King Pro 1466 was smacked into next week by amberityy. Top Water 683 7611 was slain by amberityy 8281. PersonalBowl 465 fell to their death while escaping Horkata 9686. Strove Integral 15 was slain by Jivis 2007. S-Gang Ufa burned to death while fighting Midnight838. You are no longer in combat. You are now in combat. amberityy 8281 was slain by Whitney Gust. PersonalBowl 465 fell to their death while escaping Miss Tasput. Plane Impala 6. Chat screen. Player view. Player view. Midnight838 was slain by Arc Trooper 18. Meliodas 20FF burned to death while fighting Reese Cop 6862. Lamb 1982 fell to their death while escaping PersonalBowl 465. You are now in combat. Reese Cop 6862 burnt to the crisp while fighting amberityy. MR at 3299 was slain by Whitney Gust. Netai Daddy 5843 fell to their death while escaping one of it. Play. Miss. Player view. Says Red Drag. Player view. Diamond Sword. Sergio Vizan was slain by Plane Impala 6930. You are now in combat. Midnight838 sent S-Gang Ufa into a deep freeze. Roman 128716 was slain by Mr. Drew. Plus 3 experience. Controller 881. Player view. You are no longer in combat. Diamond Sword. PersonalBowl 465 voted for Bounty Hunters. Game Man. Player view. Player view. Diamond Sword. You are now in combat. Reese Cop 6862 was slain by Whitney Gust. Arc Trooper 18 couldn't fly while escaping Horkata 9686. April 5 was annihilated by amberityy. Player view. Roman 128. Player view. Diamond Sword. You are now in combat. Plane Impala 6930 was slain by Tabo at 1. Dare Force 7 1996 was slain by Whitney Gust. Diamond Sword. Miss Taspet was slain by Sandin 15 1478. Empt. Plus 3 experience. Midnight838 couldn't fly while escaping Controller 888. Chivis 2007 was slain by GORDITOFLOWR. Renaldo 1113 couldn't fly while escaping Miss Taspet. PersonalBowl 465 couldn't fly while escaping Miss Taspet. You are no longer in combat. You are now in combat. Blam 1982 fell to their death while escaping Mr. Drew. amberityy is on a kill streak of 10. amberityy had to register their hands as deadly weapons after what they did to April's Bust 5. Plus 3 experience. Midnight838 was annihilated by Controller 888. Miss Taspet made Whitney Gust disappear. Habo at 1 was slain by amberityy 8281. Emil 54 Gamer was slain by Chip. Player View. MR3299 sent Mr. Drew into a deep sleep. You are now in combat. Cool Girl Dylan couldn't fly while escaping obviously Ami. Reese Cop 6862 was slain by Whitney Gust. Obviously Ami rolled Miss Taspet to death. Diamond Sword. Selected reach 50 points. To vote. Age 4 is not 8273 sent obviously Ami into Player View. Player View. Miss Taspet was slain by Art Trooper 18. You are now in combat. PersonalBowl 465 couldn't fly while escaping S-Gang Youth. Chivis 2007 was slain by GORDITOFLOWR. Whitney Gust burned to death while fighting amberityy. MR3299 Outlam 1982 to death. Reese Cop 6862 was slain by amberityy 8281. One of it. Player View. Player View. Chivis 2007 has been sent to the afterlife by OGC Chronic. Empty. S-Gang Youth used Midnight838 as a punching bag. Age 4 is not 8273 was slain by Strovintegral 15. PersonalBowl 465 fell to their death while escaping MR3299. Sandin 5th. Player View. Roman 12A. Player View. Mr. Drew was impaled by Horkata 9686. You are now in combat. Zonachero 2407 fell to their death while escaping obviously Ami. PersonalBowl 465 got a facelift by MR3299. Strovintegral 15 burned to death while fighting Age 4 is not 8273. Player View. Player View. You are now in combat. amberityy 8281 was slain by Dan 1234672. Sandin 151478 fell to their death while escaping Miss Taspet. Obviously Rami stuck a projectile into PersonalBowl 465. MR3299 killed Lamb 1982. Lol. amberityy used Sweet Harbor 2270 to death. Rickzer 1 was slain by Whitney Gust. Mr. Drew couldn't fly while Player View. Player View. Diamond Sword. You are now in combat. Obviously Rami went all Katniss Everdeen on Chivis 2007. Emil 54 Gamer was slain by Anrith 3L. Mig Flash 9884 fell to their death while escaping obviously Rami. Obviously Rami couldn't fly while escaping Mig Flash 9884. Player View. Player View. Miss Taspet Zonachero 2407 in Fordernap. Player View. Player View. You are now in combat. Liquid Envy got turned into dust by Miss Taspet. S-Gang Youth thought they could swim in lava while fighting Midnight838. Daddy 5843 was slain by Whitney Gust. Says Dual Main, Horkata 9686. PersonalBowl 465 fell to their death while escaping Dan 12346. Player View. Player View. Mig Flash 9884 used Mazapan 166229 as a punching bag. Diamond Sword. You are now in combat. OGC Chronic betrayed Whitney Gust. Lavish Penguin 69 has been sent to the Player View. Player View. Chivis 2007 was sniped by Zonachero 2407. You are now in combat. Midnight838 went too hard on S-Gang Youth. Midnight838 was slain by Sand in 151478. Lavish Penguin 69 was slain by Witness. MRF 3299 by Mimic Flash. Player view. Diamond Soul. Witness was slain by Sand in 151478. Diamond S Gang Ufable Midnight838 to death. Diamond Sword. MR at 3299 was slain by ambryyn828. Player view. Player view. Midnight838 was slain by the GOTCLOUTFM. You are now in combat. Plus 3 experience. Controller 888 Hawk Midnight838 in further map. OGC Chronic eated their weapon into its target. Midnight Flash 9884 was murdered by MR at 329. Player view. Pro Hybrid 20 was snapped. Player view. You are now in combat. Obviously Army couldn't fly while escaping Liquid Envy. The GOTCL. Player view. MBRY. Player view. Empty. S-Gang Youth was slain by Iron 2991. Diamond Sword. You are now in combat. The event has ended. You didn't reach 50 points. Plain Impala 6930 was slain by Swift Harbor 2270. Plus 3 experience. Controller 888 went medieval on Midnight838. Sand in 151478 fell to their death while escaping Zone at Chero 2407. MR. Player view. Player view. You are now in combat. Horkata 9686 was slain by Witness. Obviously Army couldn't fly while escaping Liquid Envy. The GOTCLOUTFM was shot by its surrogates. Witness fell. Player view. Emil Fit. Player view. Empty. Amberityy was slain. Midnight838 was slain by ambryyn82881. If surrogates was slain by the GOTCLOUTFM. Mimic Flash 9884 was poked to death by OGC Chronic. Diamond Sword. You are now. Player view. S-Gang Youth. Player view. MR at 3299 had to register their hands as deadly weapons after what they did to Plain Impala 6930. Roman 128716 was slain by the GOTCLOUTFM. Empty. Mimic Flash 9884 flabbergasted OGC Chronic with death. Sand in 151478 was slain by Zone at Chero 2407. Anrith 3L was slain. Game menu. Player view. Diamond Sword. You are now in combat. Empty. Time. 1 up. Player view. Player view. Empty. Midnight838 gave S-Gang you for the L. Diamond Sword. You are now in combat. Obviously Army destroyed Miss Taskbook into oblivion. Obviously Army was slain by Witness. Randall 1113 was slain by Cool Girl Billion. S-Gang Ufable Midnight838 to death. Diamond Sword. PersonalBowl 465 fell to their death while escaping OGC Chronic. S-Gang Ufa used Midnight838. Player view. Player view. S-Gang Ufa blew up while fighting Midnight838. ambryyn82881 was slain by Swift Harbor 2270. Says UNREALXL1 mid. Stop. PersonalBowl 465 was shot by Sand in 151478. You are now in combat. Emil 54 Gamer was no match for MR at 3290. Player view. VG. Player view. Sand in 151478 fell to their death while escaping Swift. Player view. Player view. You are now in combat. Swift Harbor 2270 couldn't fly while escaping Horkata 9686. S-Gang Ufa flabbergasted Midnight838 with death. Diamond Sword. S-Gang Ufa was slain by Witness. Emil 50. Player view. Obviously. Player view. Empty. Diamond Sword. You are now in combat. S-Gang Ufa rolled Witness to death. Sand in 151478 fell to their death while escaping obviously Army. Plus 3 experience. Controller 888 wanted to show Midnight838 suck. Player view. Obviously Aram. Player view. Horkata 9686 slapped Whitney Gus to death. Diamond sword. You are now in combat. S-Gang Youth was sniped by MR at 3299. Plus 3 experience. Player view. You are no longer in combat. Diamond sword. You are now in combat. OGC Chronic was slain by the GOTCLOUTFM. Plus 3 experience. Controller 888 out MBRYAN 8281 to death. Empty. Obviously Arami fell to their death while escaping Liquid NB. Midnight838 died while fighting Swift Harbor 2270. You are no longer in game menu. Square bot. Player view. OGC Chronic couldn't fly while escaping Swift Harbor 2270. Swift Harbor 2270 fell to their death while escaping Horkata 9686. Obviously Arami showcased their weapon to Liquid Envy. Whitney Gus was slain by MBRYAN 8281. Lamb 1982 was slain by Nestor F. Game menu. Square. OGC Chronic view. Player view. Diamond sword. You are now in combat. Midnight838 was no match for S-Gang Youth. Empty. MR at 3299 couldn't fly while escaping OGC Chronic. Says Shiny. S-Gang Youth. Oof. Diamond sword. S-Gang Youth fell to their death while escaping Midnight838. MBRYAN 8281 fell to their death while escaping Whitney Gus. Plus 3 experience. Midnight838 was poked to death by Controller 888. Diamond sword. Obviously Arami was no match for Horkata. Player view. Player view. OGC Chronic made MR at 3299 eat the pavement. Diamond sword. You are now in combat. Obviously Arami slapped Midnight838 to death. S-Gang Youth was slain by Whitney Gus. Whitney Gus was slain by Sandin 151478. Diamond. The GOTCLOUTFM was slain by Midnight838 5843. Plus 3 experience. Controller 888 wanted to show Midnight838 something cool. Death. Diamond. Player view. Player view. You are now in combat. Plus 3 experience. Controller 888 wiped the floor with Midnight838. Sandin 151478 was RKO'd out of nowhere by OGC Chronic. Empty. Nestor FF8608 couldn't fly while escaping OGC Chronic. You are no longer in combat. Whitney. Player. Player view. Player view. Splash push. Whitney Gus was pummeled by S-Gang Youth's Kung Fu move. Obviously Arami turned Midnight838 into a spooky ghost. MR at 3299 fell to their death while escaping MBRYAN 8281. Says Shiny. S-Gang Youth 8. Obviously Arami was annihilated by Liquid Envy. Emil 54 Gamer was slain by Netidaddy 5843. Player view. Hit selection. Player view. Portion of regeneration. Portion of strength. OGC Chronic killed obviously Arami. Now, don't be salty. S-Gang Youth was like. Player view. OG. Player view. Portion of regeneration. S-Gang Youth gave Whitney Gus DL. Portion of Midnight838 sent S-Gang Youth into a deep sleep. OGC Chronic was slain. Iron Sword. Midnight838 made S-Gang Youth disappear. You are now in combat. Player view. Iron 29. Player view. Diamond Sword. You are now in combat. S-Gang Youth killed Midnight838. Now, don't be salty. MBRYAN 8281 was slain by Whitney Gus. Player view. Says Red Dragon. Controller 888. Bomb. Midnight8 5843 was slain by Whitney. You are now in combat. Player view. Obviously. Player view. Empty. Diamond sword. You are now in combat. Player view. Player view. Iron 2991 was slain by Whitney. You are now in combat. Horkata 9686 is on a kill streak of 10. Obviously Arami was slain by Horkata 9686. Whitney was slain by Iron 2991. Empty. Cheating is against the server rules. You can report rule breakers using /report or at cbecrftnet/bedrock reports. S-gang, you fouled Midnight838 to death. You are no longer in combat. Says obviously Arami. Who are you, kid? Sandin 151478 couldn't fly while escaping zone at chat screen. Player view. Diamond sword. You are now in combat. Player view. S-gang, you was in Cliff 6. Player view. Cliff. Player view. Portion of swiftness. Midnight838 flabbergasted S-gang youth with death. Portion of strength. Iron sword. Emil 54 gamer was slain by Iron 2991. S-gang youth was poked to death by Midnight838. Empty. Iron sword. Liquid envy gave obviously Arami the L. Midnight838 sent S-gang youth into a deep sleep. Empty. Portion of swiftness. Midnight838 wiped the floor with S-gang youth. Obviously Arami was annihilated by liquid envy. Midnight838 was forced to kill S-gang youth. Obviously Arami killed Sandin 151478. RIP. Emil 54 gamer was slain by Iron 2991. Midnight838 killed S-gang youth. LOL. Midnight838 was slain by the GOTCLOUTFM. Iron sword. Says dual main. Horkata 9686 XD. Says obviously Arami. Who are you, kid? Says shiny. S-gang youth. Your mom. Says Midnight. Says player view. Says red track. Player view. Player. Player view. Event voting. Chat. Player view. Says Red Dragon. Controller 888. Here. Says dual main. Horkata 9686. 8-1. Midnight838 made S-gang youth disappear. You are now in combat. Says obviously Arami. Irrelevant. S-gang youth feud Midnight838 to death. Iron sword. Iron sword. Player view. Midnight838. Player view. Diamond sword. Empty. Diamond sword. One. Player view. Empty. You are now in combat. Diamond sword. +3. Chats. The player view says Red Dragon, controller 888Y, empty. You are no longer in combat. Chat screen, player view says Midnight838, I want. Chat player view says Red Dragon, controller 888Y, empty. Horkata 9686 Guildmaster FF8608, lol. S-Gang Euphas thought they could swim in lava while fighting Nestor FF8608. Selected bounty hunters, 1 vote. Your new bounty is Nestor FF8608. Says obviously Arami, got you. Diamond Sword, you are now in combat. Liquid Envy fell to their death while escaping obviously Army. S-Gang Euphas sent Midnight838 to the Shadow Realm, empty. Player view. Obviously. Player view. You are now in combat. Diamond Sword. Says dual main. Horkata 9686 0-1. Says dual main. Horkata 9686 9-1. Player view. S-Gang. Player view. Empty. Diamond Sword. You are now in combat. Empty. Diamond Sword. Empty. Diamond Sword. Player view. Player view. Empty. Diamond Sword. You are now in combat. Player view. Player view. You are now in combat. Empty. Diamond Sword. Player view. Player view. You are in combat with your hunter. You have killed your bounty, Nestor FF8608. +6 experience, Nestor FF. Game menu, square button, player view. Empty. Chat player. Chat screen, player view.